Good evening, one and all. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Boxing Day, rather. And welcome back to another episode of Off the Record. I'm Lewis Speed.
And I'm Tom Turner. I'm going to stick in my normal accent. Happy St. Paddy's Boxing Day indeed. And welcome back to another jam-packed week. The quiz is as tight as I think it will ever will be as we approach the final few weeks. And I went down to the Lion's Den to speak to the Kites before the headline show.
As well as all that, we have the wonderful Alex Spencer on the couch later. But first, it's time to face the news.
Top of the morning to ye all. It's a me, Henry St. Kitching. Iron Maiden have announced a 50th anniversary book and documentary expected to arrive sometime in the autumn of 2025. The announcements come as the metal legends are gearing up for their 50th anniversary tour, which will kick off in May in Hungary. Radiohead appear to be gearing up for significant activity in 2025. After it was revealed they have created a new business entity. This week, Radiohead registered a new limited liability partnership, LLP, which they have called REIC25 or REHE UK25. An LLP is a business structure that allows the band members to pool resources and share in the profits and losses of the business. And Radio 1 have revealed the final lineup for their big weekend festival, taking place this year in Liverpool. This year's lineup sees Tom Grennan, Sam Fender, and Mumford & Sons headlining. And finally, despite the fact that the DR Congo's music scene continues to thrive, vicious riots are still ripping through the country as the M23 rebels continue to ravage it. Don't wake me up without my morning Guinness.
Thanks for that, H-Dot. Respect.
Yeah, big up for that. Okay, we've got the mighty quiz.
Henry, I'm very excited for this week's quiz. Would you be able to describe the theme for us?
The theme this week is it's crime.
It's what? It's whoa! That's evil. That's evil. It's what's the theme again, Henry?
It's crime.
Crime.
Yeah.
Right, it wasn't that criminal this time.
It wasn't that criminal. Okay, well.
To be fair, that does scare me, Tom, because I heard a recent statistic recently that not only is reported crime going up, but unreported crime is also going up.
Well, that's what we try to report here on Off the Record.
That's
All
very
types
scary.
of crime statistics.
Yeah.
So, why have you chosen a crime theme this week?
I just feel like
You just feel like crime this week.
I
A
just
little bit criminal.
I woke up feeling a little bit evil.
Ooh.
And, kind of scary.
Yeah,
and I looked
okay.
at myself in the mirror today and I just bloody jumped.
Yeah.
Like, that's a
Yeah.
dangerous man, so I thought I'd theme it around
All right, I like that from you.
that.
Well, thanks for that. Thanks, Henry.
So if we're ready to talk about crime and
I'm
get
ready.
effing serious, and I'm sorry,
It's
but I
fine.
just had to get that
You
one
know,
out.
I've spoken to you before about this.
It's
but
the evil day.
It's the
I just
evil
think that
day.
I can,
Yeah.
I
That's a
can
good
get
point.
away with that one.
I'm excited, Henry.
That's so nice.
No one asked you.
I care.
I don't really.
Okay.
Right, now
Trouble
we're
in
getting
Paradise?
pretty competitive.
Are we ready?
I'm effing ready.
I'm about to whip out question one.
Ooh, don't whip anything out on the Off the Record sofa.
I'm not afraid to get a bit freaky on the couch. So question one.
Question one.
Which famous crooner was said to have been affiliated with the mob?
Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, I got it straight away.
Crooner.
I think.
Crooner. You know, like...
Someone from Crew?
Someone from
Yeah.
Crew.
It's made this one a bit too easy, I think. Didn't know crooner was such a widely known term.
I'm going to draw a little diagram as well.
I did say crooner, not gooner, just
Yeah.
to be sure.
It's
So not an Arsenal
from
fan.
Arsenal Fan
Yeah.
TV.
I
It's
tell you
Ty
what,
from Arsenal Fan TV.
Crime does worry me, Tom. I think, the crimes that we know literally nothing about are going up as well, and that fills me with a little bit of dread.
Tell me about it.
I've heard it's higher than it was previously unreported.
Sometimes I think about crime and cry.
Well, that's why they call it crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's spelled that way.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
Show me those boards, guys. Okay. Wrong. Right.
Let's go.
You're thinking of Cabaret.
Yeah.
You're thinking of
which they only do in Crewe, which makes
Take
sense.
That member Robbie Williams.
He's actually from Stoke, not Crewe. but-
Yeah, well, you know, I don't want to get technical up in
Hey.
this shiz.
He's a
Up in
cheeky
this.
little monkey.
So I got that right.
Yes, good job.
Have you seen his mugshot?
Yeah, that's actually.
That's
really,
what inspired.
That's what inspired me.
Did you, right, Henry? I'm going to be completely honest with you here. Did you go onto Instagram this morning, and the first thing that came up was a picture of Frank Sinatra and his mugshot, and you decided, I haven't got any other ideas. I'm going to do one on crime.
No, that would be silly.
I mean, in fairness, you know, him getting locked up is not ideal, but
Free up Frank.
I guess that's life.
Oh, that's what all the people say.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's
nice.
sorry.
All right.
Continue, Henry.
Yeah, I'm excited for this next question.
This will be another thing.
My second question's always my favourite.
Is that the unreported questions, or is this
The questions we know nothing about.
Well, you're in luck.
Oh, here
So
we
I'm,
go.
I'm about to tell you something you don't know anything about.
Okay.
And then you will know. Which bands,
Yeah.
which is a group of musicians,
Gladdy.
which band's final ever gig was shut down by the Popo?
Ooh.
Also known as the Coppers. If you're a bit street, the Piggies,
The
Bacon,
Pigs.
the Feds,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Rozzers.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you said that last one because I only refer to them as the Rosses.
They're more of my ops, but
Yeah,
I guess if you
of
like
course.
that.
I've seen Lewis's board and I want to copy him, but maybe I won't.
What?
Okay.
Missing the point.
Hold on. I need to think of an answer.
Right. Everly Pregnant Brothers. If no one knows who the Everly Pregnant Brothers are, then definitely give them a listen. Famous Sheffield band. We Are Blades.
Okay. Right. I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Flip those boards, gamers. Okay. Both wrong.
Oh.
I mean,
it
you
wrong.
technically are. I don't know if it was their final ever gig, but I know it happened a few times.
yeah, that was what I was thinking.
It was actually the Beatles.
Was it really?
Well, yeah, the
Oh,
rooftop
because it was on the
gig,
roof, wasn't it? Yeah.
Ah.
You love the Beatles, Henry.
Don't know what you mean.
You're a
Any real
you're a
music
Beatle
fan.
maniac.
I go crazy. I whenever I dip their gigs, my voice is gone. I'm fainting.
You're at the front.
Should we recreate Beatlemania for like 3 seconds?
Off the record mania.
I'll pretend to be John Lennon.
Okay.
All right.
Can you count us down?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Go. I'm John Lennon. Please.
No.
I'm John Lennon. Please leave me alone. I've got to get on with a quiz.
Very
I've got
good
to get on
fan.
with the quiz.
That was John Lennon getting
John
it.
Lennon would get on with the quiz. He's an intellectual. You know what his
Yeah,
last
true.
words were?
Here we go.
Oh, I've been shot.
Shot
Okay,
right.
in the
We need to-
back.
We need to get
Next
back to this
question.
thing, right?
That's true.
It is.
They missed Yoko.
They missed you. Okay, well,
Um,
that's a conspiracy.
So you
no,
claim.
it's,
They missed, did they?
she dodged.
Or Yoko
She
orchestrated.
dodged.
Yeah.
Deep state. got
I heard she
Yoko.
caught the bullets in 80s. Okay, question 3.
Question 3.
Which of these musicians, now this is a multiple choice or not, no, you just get to, I mean, do what you want. Which of these
Brilliant.
musicians does not have a mugshot?
Ooh.
Number 1,
Number 1.
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator.
Number 2,
Okay.
David Bowie.
Okay.
Number 3, James Brown.
Okay.
So,
Shall I write it now?
well, yeah,
I
whatever you want,
know
mate.
the answer.
Whatever
to
makes you
this,
happy.
I think.
I
No one really cares, do they?
Okie dokie. Yeah. Oh, I spelled it wrong. How do you spell?
I'm not going to tell you.
Give my answer right.
Also, I'm not helping you cheat.
Yeah, I think that's right.
By the way, if it's spelt wrong, you don't get the point.
No, I think I spelled it right now. We went for the same
Okay, the answer was actually all of them.
one. Whoa! Trick question.
Holy
Just
heck.
kidding. They all have mugshots. There's no way you could have got that right.
Henry,
Unless you left your board blank.
I've seen
You're
James
ruining
Brown
this
and
quiz.
David Bowie's mugshots. But
Yeah,
Have you not seen Tyler the Creators?
No.
Oh, it's like,
seen it.
have you have seen
I
it.
think I have, and it's like him straight on, like
It's
like
the worst
proper,
picture
like,
of him that's ever
I
been
think I know what you
taken.
mean.
Yeah. James Brown.
Have we got another question?
No, that's
Nah,
it.
that's it.
So I
I've
won.
lost.
I won again. I'm two in the lead now.
I'm getting real good at
Yeah.
this.
2 in the lead.
You've done 2 over me. It's almost like this season Sheffield United have beat Sheffield Wednesday 2 times, and that's sort of what you've done recently.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Hannahs. Tom, the other day you had the chance to speak to another lovely band.
I did indeed. I took a trip over to Deansgate to the Lion's Den where I caught up with the Kites before their set. Hello, you join me in the smoking area, I would say,
yeah.
of the Lion's Den with the wonderful Elodie and Joe from the Quays.
Oh, thank you.
How are you guys?
We are good, thank you.
Yeah, that's
really
a
good.
glowing reception actually. We haven't actually got the chance to talk yet, so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
might be that you're not wonderful. But, but we'll see. So you're headlining tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Come
really
all the
excited.
way over
Yeah.
from Leeds.
Well, I'm at uni here, so I'm
Oh, are
just
you?
down the road
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's not. So, have the rest of the band come over from Leeds?
Yeah. So we drove up today. It's our first
okay.
like headline show outside of Leeds.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
we're really excited about
That's
it. It's gonna
really.
be great.
That's a massive milestone. How are you? Are you nervous? Are you excited?
I'm just excited to be honest. I'm not really nervous. I think it's because it's been a bit of a run up for this as well. It's now nice just to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think after we've done like some of the shows, I feel like we're in a good enough flow now to not be as nervous as like we used to be. Because I used to be like
Yeah,
wreck
yeah.
before, but now I'm much better at it.
You're professionals now.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I think we're getting there. I think every time we get a little bit better, which is good.
Yeah, I like it. So your newest single, Comeback Kid, came out in November last year.
Yeah.
What was the reaction to that?
It was good. It was really positive because it was a kind of like it's a bit of a statement kind of song and kind of like what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And it was actually received quite well by people. People got it, which was a good start. But yeah, it was just really positive. So
Your sound's really mature and kind of. I think you can hear it definitely. Was that a conscious decision kind of over the release you've made, or was that? Do you think that just came about?
I think a lot of it is when we were young, our music sounded young.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we would just kind of write like authentically, I guess.
Definitely,
So
yeah.
when
We
you
were all
when
like
you
in
do
school,
grow up,
weren't we?
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, I wrote those when we were 14, 15.
Yeah.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's like I feel like because we are actually growing up, it does just sound more mature,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is a good thing.
No, definitely. And when you look back at that first EP, Postcard, now is that is that nostalgic for you, or do you kind of just look at it? That's
There's some songs that we kind of
Yeah,
like.
there's one
were
or
like,
two that are like, oh well, we could have done that better, but of course we could have done that better.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
our first song, But there are some songs like LS21 that like still to this day, like loads of people who were born in LS21, like they just die hard love that song, and it's great. Like some people still love Jaded. Jaded's like one of our best performing tracks, and that was the first track we ever released.
Yeah.
So that's it's good.
And kind of influence-wise, how do you think that's kind of come about and kind of changed over time? If you listen to your most recent song, to me that's got a real kind of pop punk thing going on. Is that kind of, again, is that a conscious thing, or do you just kind of, is it about what you listen to at the time?
I don't know. It kind of feels like if I'm writing about a subject, it's kind of like, well, what kind of matches this? I mean, I can't sing about what I'm singing about over something like too indie.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't have the impact.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like it's just about getting the idea and the song concept right. So I feel like that kind of came out more as the idea of what the song was about rather than let's do a pop punk song and then add something over it.
Definitely. I mean, it's really exciting, and it's the first single off your new EP. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, give me a few details about this EP.
This EP is good because there's a lot of mix and match between like genres. Like we do have some darker stuff and we have some heavier stuff, and then we have some lighter stuff. Like there's a blend between some acoustic guitars and some electric guitars on other songs. Like we've
just
kind of
fun.
done that before.
It's just fun, yeah.
It's just an all-round kind of inclusive thing between like a lot of different styles, which is cool because it's what we're good at, and I don't know, it kind of just came
reflects
around
us a
that
bit
way.
as well.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that
Yeah.
we all kind of have different styles and different genres individually.
Yeah.
That this feels like more of like a melange of different
Yeah,
like,
I like
stuff
that.
rather than just like we're sticking to one thing. So it's a bit
Apart
more
from
creative.
Ollie
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
just as loud on every
Yeah.
track. Yeah.
Have you got a date for it yet?
No, we're kind of like finishing like the mixing bits and pieces off. We just really want to make sure if we're putting new stuff out, it's as quality as we can possibly get it, because it's kind of like before it was like we're recording songs in COVID, stuff like that. We weren't taking it. Well, we were taking it seriously, just not as like, we're playing the major festivals now. Like, we should probably like make sure these are absolutely spot on. So we're just taking a bit more time to get them right, which is, I think that's the best thing. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, look, you mentioned it there. You've got a huge summer coming up. Why
Yeah.
not try?
I know, it's
feasible
unbelievable.
to name a few.
Yeah.
How does that feel? I know you
It's
played
crazy.
Leeds last year.
Well, my brain still can't get over the fact because we played Leeds Fest, which is our hometown show last year. We opened it, and that was amazing to get. And then this year we're on we've been offered all the like major festivals across the country. So we're like, it's pretty unbelievable. Like my brain can't actually handle it because to them, like, trying to think of a festival like Why Not Festival. To them, that's their big festival. To us, that's Leeds Fest. Which is weird because we're going to them and they like are. It's just I don't really know what to expect because I haven't been to those festivals because I've just grown up around Leeds. So it's going to be new like a completely new ground of like what different festivals are like across the country.
And you're playing Belgrade Music Hall.
Yeah, we're playing
in
Belgrade.
April.
So excited.
Come on,
Yeah.
that must be a massive.
But it's just really nice because like that's where we would like I went sixth form in Leeds, and then whilst I was there for 2 years, like that's where you would go out.
Yeah.
So now to be like I get to go back and play there and
Yeah.
headline it, it's just it's like
Bit
a full
of
circle
full
moment.
circle.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And so we mentioned it a bit with the EP. What's next for the Kites? What's coming up?
Do you want to go or shall I?
You go ahead.
I think we're just gonna. I mean, we're now working on the album,
Yeah.
like just finishing it off. Like we're thinking of doing 20 tracks. So we've done 3 EPs of 5 tracks. We're releasing this EP now, but while that's all getting mixed and stuff, we're writing still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just works out like that. So we're just focusing on doing that. But what's next for the audience of the Kites is just the summer festivals.
Yeah.
Come catch us at those because we cannot wait to play those, and just keep an eye out for the tunes because we will be getting them out as soon as they're ready.
And Belgrave.
And Belgrave.
Belgrave.
Yeah, come to Belgrave.
Come to our Belgrave headline. Yeah,
Because
that's gonna be
Belgrave's just
great.
such a sick venue. Like,
yeah.
just
It's awesome.
on
Yeah,
the whole,
so cool.
It's one of kind of the ones you want to hit. In the
Yeah,
evening, right?
defo, yeah. And I mean, there's so many cool people that have played there.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'm sure my friend went and saw Loyal Karma.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he
Oh,
did
so-
like a. He did.
Yeah.
I think he did like an intimate. Maybe it was 2 years ago. He did like a really small. Yeah. So.
Belgrave's really known as a venue for like letting artists play there before they like
Yeah.
go massive. It is just known as that kind of place, and like it's just a stepping
It's just
stone
cool.
really.
Definitely.
But yeah, I cannot wait to play it. It's going to be so
good
cool.
luck, guys. I'm
Yeah.
sure it'll
Cheers,
be
thank you
amazing.
so
much.
Thank you so much for joining us. And back to the studio.
Lewis, I think we should address the elephant in the room. You're looking a little older and wiser this episode.
That's funny you say that, Tom. It was my birthday
What?
yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I've finally reached unk status.
I like it. What did you? What? Tell me about your day. Did you have a good day?
It was good. It was good. You know, as it's a music show,
Yeah.
we had a great playlist again. Chaz and Dave.
Of course.
Yeah, no, it was great. You know, we went out the day before. The family were here.
Yeah.
They were loving it. Lots of singing, lots of dancing.
I think we should probably explain this.
Yeah,
what's going
well,
on.
I'll get on to that. It was the best 21st birthday I could have wished for.
Okay.
Because Sheffield United played Sheffield Wednesday. Big derby.
Big game. Hold on. Blades versus the Owls.
Boo! Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I don't like
boo
them.
the
So,
Owls.
you know, very excited.
Yeah.
Lots of chanting.
Of
We
course.
should have an episode where we talk about chanting. It still
I
counts as
think that's
music.
really scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. What's your favourite chant? Yeah, but no, that was really good.
Yeah.
And it was great, bit of father and son bonding time, you know, being there with my dad. No, hopefully not. But yeah, so that was brilliant. That was brilliant. We beat them, and Rhian Brewster scored, so I thought today I'd have to represent.
Yeah.
It was a good idea when I left the house, and now I'm sat here. I think I look like a fool.
You do look a bit foolish. I think it's the fact that you've got it on backwards, to be fair.
Yeah, well, I've got to represent Rhian Brewster.
I
there,
suppose,
so,
yeah. Oh,
you
well,
know.
you know what, Lewis? I'm going to say this to you right now. I've heard enough.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm getting a bit too flustered from what you're saying. You know what I need to cool me down?
Henry, Henry, Henry.
Thanks, boys. Graham Coxon and Rose Eleanor Dougal's band, The Wave, are at Academy 2 tonight, just down the road from Yes, where Moonchild Sanally is playing the Pink Room. My favourite, Clairo, begins a run of 2 dates over at the O2 Apollo on Wednesday. Be honest, guys. Do you like me? And the one and only Rizzle Kicks are at the O2 Ritz. Mama do the hump, am I right? To finish off the week, the Darkness absolutely decimate the O2 Apollo on Saturday. Fun fact, they're from Suffolk, where Tom is from. Shout out Archie, Hayden and Hunter, all the main ones. Back to you, handsome chaps.
Thanks, Henry. Now, when it comes to this show, my favourite part of each week, and I'll speak for myself here, is to speak to a bit of superb Mancunian musical talent. And this week is no different.
Fresh off the release of his brand new single, Bucket List, this week we are joined by the one and only Alex Spencer.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for
That was a
joining
glowing
us.
reception.
Yes, it was.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
All good? Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Busy, but
Yeah, it's
living life.
exciting busy. though.
Exciting, busy, yeah.
Well, we mentioned it there. Your brand new single, Bucket List,
Yeah.
came out last Friday.
Yeah,
right? So, it's-
last Friday.
so have we got in there? Are we the first ones to get in there?
We've had a few
Oh,
radios and yeah, but
We'll try.
first,
Always a
first
few
talk
live.
show.
I'll tell you, yeah,
off
yeah.
the record.
Absolutely.
Well,
Really
how-
nice.
How are you feeling to get it out to the world?
Yeah, finally, like, so it's been, yeah, I'm right there. It's been a long, nice journey, and
Yeah.
I've so far, like, this new campaign. I released Wake Me Up, my first single, second single, Bucket List, and I've had this song written for about a year now. It's just so good to get it finally out there into the world. Played a show in Liverpool at the Arts Club on Friday, the day release. Played the song and it went down really well. I already had even fans there singing the song back to me. Wow. It had only been out there for a couple hours, so
that
like, people are liking it. So it's nice to finally get the ball rolling, releasing new music again. Because it's been like since June last year where I released my second EP. Obviously I had the FIFA thing with Nightmares, a bit of traction around September, but back releasing now, in time for a new year of music and gigs and exciting stuff. So,
well, that must be exciting. You've got a lot of gigs coming up in the next few months. You're playing Gorilla in Manchester, and I think that's both some of our favourite, one of our favourite venues.
If you want to come, message me.
It's
going to be big. It's nearly sold out. It's like so fun. We're going on our first ever big UK tour. Bristol, Birmingham, Leeds, Glasgow, Newcastle, Manchester, London. It's like crazy fun. So that's happening next month.
It's really
We've got a few festivals on the way. Just loads of fun things and just living life as it goes.
Well, looking back at Bucket List, to me it feels like it got loads of traction on social media. How important is that to you to kind of to really push and see?
Well,
and
it's kind of sad because like flipping content has become such a big part of music, which there's pros and cons to it, and literally every week there's something new going on social media. You've always got to be on top of it. But like I like pushing it out there, teasing the song, getting people excited. Like it's like an earworm, getting it stuck in people's heads. And then it seems to resonate with a lot of people. But like the promotion of it has only just begun. Like now, from like people say, you spend so much money, time and effort working on a song, and then when it's out you only give it a week of pushing. You've got to give it a couple of weeks, do you know what I mean? So from this week now I'm just pushing it, getting stuck in people's heads, pushing, getting the streams up and everything, but it seems to be resonating with everyone really well. So I'm buzzing to have it finally out into the world, and it's one of my favourite songs I've ever written.
Well, it feels like the kind of the music you've been putting out recently, it feels like you feel really free and kind of
it's different.
Like a different vibe.
Like and my sound is developing. You know what I mean? Been writing a bit different stuff. Even the stuff that I've got banks of songs that aren't out yet. It's always developing, getting better, new type of stuff. New music this year, like got some cool stuff on the way to be ready for. I've been really changing up my writing and my production type things, so some housey elements.
That's
and some
really?
of the
Cool.
Yeah. So it's going to be exciting. So.
Now, I want to ask you, I'm sorry to bring it up again. The song was on FIFA.
He's been really excited about it.
I know, right. I want to ask you something a little bit different. This is more for me because I love FIFA music. I love FIFA songs. What is your favourite FIFA song of all time?
So I remember first hearing Sam Fender's Play God.
Yeah.
He got his song on FIFA. Was it 2017 or something?
That was a long time ago. That's where I first heard Sam Fender.
And it was like before lockdown, 2019. Wow, I'd been writing my first songs. And I said to myself, my dream is to get my song on FIFA. Absolutely. And it's just crazy that I did it. I don't know how I did it, man. I'm actually so happy that I did it. It's like, but anyway, Sam Fender's Play God, Catfish in the Bottom and Cocoon. Declan McKenna's Brazil.
Yeah.
And then also, what's that song? I Need to Know Now. That always comes on. But there's so many FIFA bangers, and I'm like so grateful to have my song on one of the lists, and hopefully it goes down as one of those bangers. Already on TikTok, I've got like people making TikToks.
Really?
That's
like
top 10 FIFA songs.
Is that surreal now?
It's like a bit indie. Like it's like the soundtrack this year is a bit different. It's a bit more housey, rap, Afro beats. Like I'm one of the only. I'm first of all, I think I'm the youngest. Me and Declan McKenna are the youngest to have had.
Really? Oh, that's amazing. That's really cool.
Yeah, 16, 17, and then I'm I think the only person from like the northwest of UK to get a song on FIFA this year. So
that's amazing. Representing.
Is that now that it's been in the game for a while? Is that kind of surreal to look back on it and see? Or is that kind of something that you've come to terms with?
It's just crazy. Like it was always my dream to have my song on FIFA. Now it's happened. Now I was like, what next? Do you know what I mean? But it's still a huge accomplishment. I should never forget how much of an accomplishment it is. But it's easy to like go past you and be like, oh, now what's next? But like FIFA, I'm always forgetting that I got it on. It's like young me would be buzzing.
Yeah. Well, you know, obviously, you're going on this big tour.
Yeah.
You know, you won't have experience doing a worldwide tour. Not worldwide, obviously. Countrywide.
Yeah.
Soon come, though.
Soon come worldwide.
What are some of your favourite venues, especially in Manchester?
Yeah.
And do you have a suggestion? Because me and Tom, every week, go and do a pub review at a gig venue. So we go and try a pint. and we need some more inspiration.
Yeah.
That's so.
Because you're now 18 as well, right?
Well, yeah,
so you
I
can,
didn't see
you can
that.
talk about having pints.
Yeah, I can talk about that. So in Manchester.
Yeah.
The Ritz is a real
Ooh,
favourite
yeah.
one of mine. I've played there a couple of times. That's dream headliner.
Yeah.
The Albert Hall is amazing.
Love it there.
But
yeah.
in summer, it's not nice when the light comes through.
Oh, yeah.
You got to have it when
of
it's fully pitch
Yeah,
black.
yeah.
I'm going to be playing there in summer, supporting the Sherlocks.
Really? Oh, shit. Wow.
Which
what a
will be
gig.
mega.
That's awesome.
And
I love how you just drop into all of these.
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Like, yeah, you know.
and let's hope the sun's not coming through because it just looks cool when it's all dark in there. But it's,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
anyway, don't even matter about that. It's a beautiful venue. So on a smaller scale, the Deaf Institute. I was talking with my mates about it the other day.
Deaf
That was my
Institute.
first headline show in there, and
Yeah.
I sold it out November 2023, and that's such a great venue.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Gorilla. It's going to be amazing.
Gorilla's great.
I feel on venue-wise, it's just fun. All of them are different. Like the academies are good, but they can be a bit soulless sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
I
you
know
need
what you mean.
those like cool, edgy venues.
I was
like-
going to say, I don't think that would be a great place to review a pint because I watched the There once.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
think I paid £9
yeah.
for a pint, I think. Which is
That's,
insane.
yeah, that's outrageous.
But
And
yeah.
then Co-op Live is on top as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I've been working with them a lot, doing a lot of shows at,
Yeah,
like, in the VIP sections, and I don't know. I've ended up working with them, which is great. But it's an amazing venue. And
Yeah. And
well
so
put together.
For this tour, you've put together like all local supports. Right?
Yeah.
How important is that to you?
I did
to
what
kinda-
you did. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
the
exactly. And
people.
it works.
Yeah, it
How
does
important
work.
is that to you to kind of nurture?
Oh, it's so important because it's like I've built my fan base off supports.
Yeah.
I went on tour with Jamie Webster,
Yeah,
the Royston Club, the Lathams, Jake Bugg, and like me, I took from me being on tour with them,
Yeah.
I took their fans, and now I can now sell my shows out
Yeah.
from their fans. So it's so important. That's why I wanted to make an effort online, even if it's not all of them, even if it's like the openers, just to like put a call out online and say who wants to support me. Like it put me in a great position. I want to help
Yeah.
other young artists. So I got a few now, and it's really nice. Like
Definitely.
my Manchester show, I've got Permanent Joy, who's on main
Yeah, yeah.
support. They went on tour with Inhaler.
Yeah, I was going to say
weeks
that.
back.
Yeah.
And a young band called the Stags, and they're all like 14, 15.
Yeah, I was looking at them
Amazing.
this
And I'm
morning.
just
mate,
glad
yeah.
I'm giving them that opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're really cool. Like they can know how to bring the energy. So that's what I want
Yeah.
from my shows, warming up my crowd for me. So yeah.
I like that.
But
Well,
Gorilla's going to be insane.
Definitely.
I can't wait. We've been working hard in rehearsal.
Well, yeah, I think we'll probably like put in a few
Yeah,
requests in
definitely.
there. But so just finally, I mean, you've got the new single out now.
Yeah.
You don't really want to be looking too far ahead. But what's next?
What's
for
next?
Alex
I always
Spencer?
look at an 18-month plan, yeah.
All right, yeah.
So I've got my tour, I've got new music on the way as a campaign. I can't say what
Yeah,
we're
okay.
yet. Anyway, and then and then more festivals. Hopefully Bucket List gets a Radio 1 play next week.
Yeah.
So BBC Radio 1, that's huge. So hopefully they've said, I think they want to play it. So
Really?
it's
Oh,
good to
okay.
have. It's
Brilliant.
hopefully
Nice.
having. It's good having your BBC supporting you because
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it leads to like the BBC introducing stages at festivals. Like I've got a really big festival that I'm announcing soon. I can't
Sick.
drop
Oh,
it yet,
okay.
but
Nice, it's
I've got it on the
exciting.
BBC introducing stage. So it just helps you. Anyway, more festivals, radio play, new music, support shows, more. Just me getting bigger as a whole. That's what I'm planning.
Oh, well,
So
I
I'm just
like
gonna
it.
keep at it, working hard, enjoy myself, balancing college.
Exactly, yeah.
Like I've chose not to go uni next year just
Oh,
because I
okay.
want to work hard
Yeah,
with music
don't
and do
blame
this
you,
and
you're smashing it.
travel around. Yeah, I feel like I applied for Salford. I missed my interview the other week.
Did you?
for
Oh,
Salford.
no.
I didn't get back to them, but anyway. But I'm just gonna have a gap year. And
Yeah.
work hard with the music. So.
I like that. Oh, well, best of luck.
Thank you.
We'll follow your career.
Legends, I
And thank you for
appreciate
coming
it.
on.
Absolutely smashing,
one,
mate.
thank
Thank
Thanks
you
for
very
coming
much for coming on. And that is kind of about all we have this week. So
Sweet.
thank you
Mega.
very much for Alex Spencer for joining us, and we'll see you next week on Off the Record.
Hey.